talking about how IELTS is scored. According to the result exam, candidates receive IELTS score for each section of the test: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. All points for each of the modules are equal in value. The average of these 4 evaluations gives the total score for the exam. Each point determines a certain level of proficiency. Total IELTS scores can be reported at a whole point or as well as half point. Your score is rounded up or down to the nearest 0.5.
IELTS scoring is based on a 9-point system. For most applications, a 6 will be the minimum required for entrance into a university or for immigration purposes. The 6 score is described by IELTS under the following criteria. The speaker is a competent user and has effective command of the English, but also makes some errors, inappropriate words, and misunderstandings in some situations. They can use complex language quite well, but they are best in familiar situations. A 9 would be someone who makes no errors and has a nearly perfect grasp of the English language. For each of your scores, you'll be rounded to the nearest 0.5. So for instance, if you score a 6.25, your score will be rounded to a 6.5. If your overall score is a 6.75, your score will be increased to a 7. Alright, so in order to gain access to Canada with either a visa or a permanent residency status, you'll have to prove your English proficiency, or in some cases French proficiency, to Canadian officials. So what we're covering now is for the IELTS exam. There's also an alternative test that's specifically administered through Canada, but the IELTS is more common and more versatile. And once you take this test, your results will be valid for 2 years and can be used for any applications, whether that be academic or immigration.
Having sufficient IELTS qualifications brings me an opportunity studying at UBC, University British Columbia. Many major universities around the world ask for this language test on their admission requirements. The score you require depends on which university and program you'd like to attend. For example, to get into the mechanical master programs, UBC standard minimum requirements for all applicants is overall band score of 6.5 for minimum score of 6 in each component of the academic test, not general IELTS test.
To gain a Canadian visa, you will need to demonstrate your English abilities to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, also known as IRCC. For my case, in order to apply for the Federal Skilled Worker Program, I need to score at least CLB 9, is the Canadian language benchmark, equal to listening 8, writing, speaking and reading on minimum 7. After a 6-month application, I was successfully granted a permanent resident of Canada. That was really exciting and rewarding for my effort in constantly improving my English and mastering the IELTS.